So James Charles, anyway, I got my hat on. Let's be serious for a minute. James Charles, for like the 1 billionth time, is being exposed for messaging underage boys on Snap. Let's see. He was outed by this one kid who's 16. Here, let's just watch his video. Now, how many times has this happened? I mean, people keep giving James Charles the slide. This has gone way too far.
The fact that he admitted to this Friday and this morning was just like, "Good morning, everyone."
Oh, yeah.
As if like you didn't just like literally commit a crime. You literally can't send nudes to minors. Like that's crazy. This is not the first time. So this means when there's a repeated pattern of behavior, it's no longer like I said this in my video, but I'll say it again. Like this, and I know this from a therapist point of view, right? Like if it happens once, you get called out. You know, you learn from your mistakes. You fuck up. You're like, fuck.
Dude.
But if it's a repeated pattern, this individual is an actual sick person, and that's fine. But they either need help, restriction, or like a label to not be on TikTok, to not be on these things where there's children, because clearly he has predatory behaviors where he self-admittedly on the Logan Paul said that he likes young looking boys. Like he likes these.
I have all that here.
Okay.
But I totally agree. It's like he has gotten in trouble with this, narrowly escaped being canceled, and he still can't help himself from sending inappropriate, sending nudes to children. And so he's a predator.
It's insane. And how he sells a TikTok, same with the Lopez brothers. Like, how do they sell a TikTok?
He's a fucking predator.
Been shown that through that app, through Snapchat, through whatever, through TikTok, they like met these young kids.
This guy is like, after this, let's watch the video, but he's a predator. Like there's no debating it.
There's no debating it.
He's just straight up a predator. Here, watch.
So trigger warning, I will be talking about grooming and James Charles. So if you get triggered by any of those, keep scrolling. But if not, watch this.
I love the insinuation of just James Charles alone is triggering.
I mean, he is. Are you kidding me?
He's like grooming, trigger warning, grooming, and James Charles.
It's synonymous now.
Seriously, James Charles triggers me. Oh, well, trigger warning, James Charles. We have to give James.
At the beginning of the episode, you should probably do trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
On the 17th, James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back because I had snapped him a while ago, just like a fan to influencer conversation. I was excited because he's my biggest influencer-wise, and I've always looked up to him, so I was excited to get his message back. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna post proof of it right now. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. I went into the bathroom, and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual, and it made me really uncomfortable. And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry, because I took it on my iPad, because I don't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now.
Wait, let me read. By the way, what a creep. He's sending this photo of himself to a 16-year-old
fan.
Here, he says, he was pleasuring himself the whole time and wanted nude pictures of my body for his pleasure. That is gross.
Started making the conversation very sexual, and it made me really uncomfortable. And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry, because I took it on my iPad, because I don't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now.
Okay, first of all, what is wrong with you, dude? He goes, pause now. I've been trying to pause it. You made it 2 little frames with peace and love. Thank you for coming forward, though. He said, I bet you can make me finish by just flexing and showing off your hair, body hair. Haha. Without even taking your dick out.
Yeah. So
holy fuck.
Kink is body hair.
I actually didn't read this.
Oh, really? Yeah, but there's a lot of people that have come out with like he want armpit pictures.
Wait, guys, this is it. This is a 16-year-old. Let's get it. Let's go get him.
Who? Oh, we're like
the SWAT team. I don't know. We got him.
We're like Dog, the Bounty Hunter, and Beth, R.I.P.
We got him. He's asking for nudes from a 16-year-old. Where's Chris Hansen? We got him. Have a seat right over here, James. I mean, what the fuck? What's the question? What are we waiting for?
I guess he has to. Okay, so update to this. This guy, like 7 minutes prior to us filming, said that he was going to the police today.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, because he also
he should.
Yeah, he should.
At this point,
I think people are scared. They don't think anything's gonna be done, or people have money, so they're scared to go.
Dude, where's Chris Hansen?
Doing an Onision documentary that no one cares about. Like, you should probably be focusing on James Charles.
Bro, James Charles a way bigger scoop. All right, I'm gonna be James Charles. James, I'm gonna have to put your ass sit right here.
Should we get Chris Hansen? Chris Hansen would be on the show. He did a whole documentary on YouTube.
Yeah,
about...
he's desperate. I always got weird vibes from Chris Hansen.
He stopped a lot of predators.
Well, I don't know that his heart was in it for the right reasons. You know what I mean?
I think if it's not, at least some good was done. There's predators being stopped online. Who else is going to take that much dedication to do it? Honestly, it was good.
I'm mixed on Chris.
Yeah, the Onision stuff was a little...
I didn't even go with them. Anyway, let's keep watching. Yeah, Chris Hansen, get him. I'm pro Chris Hansen, whatever it takes, bro. I just want to see SWAT team coming down from the roof everywhere, lasers and shit. And James Charles, oh! James Charles was like, sisters, snap. Hi, sisters, to the SWAT team.
What does happen, though, in this situation? Does he get arrested? Does he get a slap on the wrist? Does he get a fine? Because this is what that kid just said.
It depends.
He said, going... Let me look.
Yeah, you're a predator, bro.
He said, 16-year-old boy who accused James Charles of sexting him last week is going to the police. He later said in a video the police are going through his phone. Currently keeping more updates on this.
I love how meanwhile James Charles is like, good morning, sisters.
Like literally being like, what was the thing he said to somebody? Like something so crazy. Like, I don't know. He's just like.
Well, this is pretty crazy right here.
Like, I miss Sundays. Okay.
Okay. You're going to miss a lot of Sundays where you're going.
Okay. No, but like in all seriousness, there's like a really big issue with this.
This
like,
is not okay. He's
like, he's sending dudes to minors.
Let's keep going.
Like, and he's 16. Like, it's so.
So, let's go.
After that, and I'll post them now.
Ew, dudes.
Okay, well, let's not.
I was getting
really because sending to minors. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, they were body shaming. Got it. Yeah, definitely. Ew, don't send to minors.
Yes. Yes, he's sending it to minors, unsolicited.
I think it's okay to body shame predators.
Okay, you did a whole 180 on that one, quick.
Okay, if you're like...
You're like, oh, as long as you're not body shaming him. Okay, let's body shame him.
Yeah, if you're being disgusting to children, you should be body shamed and more.
Can I body shame James?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
He's just got a big fake ass. He just looks like a fucking creep. And by the way, you seen his outfit at Coachella? Everyone's like, oh, Queen, go off. I was like, no, that's a fucking predator.
Yeah, don't be showing everyone your ass cheek. I mean, that goes for girls and guys.
Sorry,
like, that's a little much
disgusting.
to show everybody.
Yeah. Please, see you in jail. Bye.
And on Instagram, too. One thing to be at Coachella with it, but then on Instagram showing all your followers, like, it's just like a lot with no safe for work, not safe for work, 18 plus caption on it.
Right. Not safe for life, more like.
Right.
He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see meaning my body. And after telling him, like, no, like, I'm not going to send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of body hair and me flexing.
Body hair.
He proceeded to ask to FaceTime me, which I then said no to, and then I asked why. And this is what he said.
Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay, I gotta go back again. I don't know what he said. Just watch you show off and look hot and fuck. Haha.
It's his shoulder.
He says he wants. No, I don't know.
It's sad to say that I can't even look up my biggest influence the same again. I've heard multiple stories about him doing this to people, but you never.
So yeah, that's it. But then, so now, of course, that's like a slam dunk. Like, okay, bye, Chris Hansen, step in, have a seat. Here's what he responded. Which is, of course, the most pathetic, victim-blaming bullshit, not taking accountability bullshit.
Pissed me off so much. Like, oh my god, I hated it.
Okay, so he says, first of all, don't you dare put a trigger warning. You are the trigger warning.
Yeah, James Charles.
You need to put trigger warning James Charles
on your Twitter handle. Also, the note apologies is so, oh my god. He can go on TikTok and say all these things about me, but like he can't go on TikTok and say like, hey,
take accountability for sending news to a 16-year-old.
Or put a sign on him that says I'm a predator. Like you're gonna kind of on a note. Like
James Charles should be forced to introduce himself to all of his neighbors as a sex criminal.
For sure. Oh, for sure. But I don't know how that's not even a thing, how he doesn't have to register.
How's that not already one? Well, here, let's read his apology.
That's crazy.
There's a video going around of me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me, first of all, a guy, he's 16 years old. Let's not even try to pretend like he's older. A boy, calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page.
This was last week?
Yeah. Okay, listen how creepy this is.
It's last week? He acts like this was like so long ago. Like last week.
Listen
You're
how
not sorry. He did this a week ago.
listen how creepy this is.
Oh my God.
He came across someone on his Explore page. He clicked his profile, saw that he followed him, and then he added him to Snapchat. Like, if you're not trying to fucking creep on this guy, and by the way, in his bio, I think it was Snapchat or Instagram, they show that it says he's 16.
No, yeah, James is like sick. Like he's sick in the head.
So he's literally creeping on this guy. And by the way, yeah, a lot of people follow you. You're really popular. So like, what were you, explain to me, James Charles, were you just following this 16-year-old boy just because I just wanted to check in with one of my fans and see how their life is?
Is that how he was
Yeah, he
exposing it?
He says, last week I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me, and added him on Snapchat.
Right. Like
That is like textbook. Bye.
Yeah.
You're just creeping on a 16-year-old.
It's the way like guy like, but it's even weirder because like that person's not even like reaching out to James like in a fan way.
They're
like
just
James
following
has found,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, he initiated.
He's initiating it and
Totally.
seeking it out.
So he says, the next morning I woke up to several snaps from the person being excited I had him back. Of course, saying he loved me and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. How about any situation you're in where you need to be asking for a copy of ID and passport means that you fucked up already?
Yeah, like don't. Don't go further.
Also, we act so surprised that the guy responded. It's like you literally went from Instagram to Snapchat,
Yeah.
the one platform that's basically made for predators.
Yeah, literally.
To creep on fans.
Yeah.
Followed him, and then you're shocked that he answered back to you.
That's so weird. And he's like someone who could potentially be great. You're on Snapchat.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's looking to. I thought I was going to marry the guy. In the excitement of meeting someone, yada, 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 I didn't ask for ID. It's now clear, based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device and had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Bitch, you followed him. How the
Right.
How are you going to accuse him of having an ulterior motive? He's one of like 20 million people that follows you. He's just sitting by his fucking bed waiting. Oh, James Charles is going to follow me back any second now.
One day.
Bitch, you followed him, you fucking creep, liar, bitch, predator. Fuck you. I hate him.
I hate him. Because the fact that he's even trying to frame it like he had ulterior motives in the beginning.
This literally doesn't make any sense, dude. You followed him on Instagram and Snapchat, you pathetic predator bitch.
Oh my God. Knowing this kid is
Fucking
young.
hate
He
him.
looks young. Like if he looks young.
I'll show you a photo after I'm done reading this. It says he's 16 in his profile.
Yeah, it's also not hard to like if you're doing that amount of research where you like found his Snapchat, Instagram, like you could find his age, birthday, something.
Or let's say you don't know his age for sure, but you could definitely see he's young. So let's just play it on the safe side
Right, not
and
send
not
nudes.
start sending news to someone who might be 18 or might be 17 and a half, might be 16. You creepy fuck.
Oh. Yeah, even if someone sent me news like a guy to a girl, like it's just like ew. Just like calm down for a second.
I love this thing about ulterior motives. Like, I'm sorry, dude. If anyone had ulterior motives, it was you trying to act like you were interested in this family. Really, all you wanted to do was fucking beat off to a child, you fuck.
Yeah, that's a messed up. That's sick.
Ulterior motives. Fuck you, dude. Chris Hansen,
Ew.
step in. Chris Hansen, kick this motherfucker's door down, throw smoke, throw a flashbang, and block this
Are
motherfucker
we
up.
team Chris Hansen now?
I'm team whoever's calling in the SWAT team on him.
Maybe just police. I don't know if the SWAT team needs to be involved.
I want smoke grenades and
No,
flashbangs.
you don't want that. You don't want
I
that.
want flashbangs on this motherfucker. Hey, Dan, why is there an image that says defamation on your screen? Were you trying to send me a message? Okay.
Scrolling through his feed.
Defamation.
I was like, oh, God. Dan's trying to tell me something. I'm
Subliminal message over there.
going to have like 10 defamation lawsuits after this episode.
With peace and love.
No, nothing I'm saying is untrue. Later in the day, he said... So anyway, later in the day, he said... a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer, and I asked him to confirm his age again. He admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking. Of course, it's his fault this conversation is taking place, saying it would be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. Oh, well, he's 16, Jim, so maybe you shouldn't even mention anything he said, and it's all your fucking fault. I told him I wasn't okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I'm not victim blaming him. Yes, you are. Or victimizing myself. Yes, you are. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past are not false, you admit that it's true.
Yeah.
I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage.
Knowingly.
Yeah, knowingly. It's easy to unknowingly do it when you don't ask or look or do any due diligence at all, and put my life on the line for a few snapshots. Because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I now will ask to see the ID of passport of every guy I have a conversation with. So his
It's not a
pledge,
conversation either.
his
Just-
pledge is not to stop.
Yeah, it's just to ask for ID now for verification.
It's just to ask for photo ID. I'm sorry, dude, but you are a danger to society. And I say that with peace and love.
And he's not even taking like a sabbatical. Like he's not even like Chris D'Elia, where he's like, I'm going to like disappear for a few months and maybe like
Exactly.
He's like back. He's like
You would think he would like take a moment to reflect, but he's like, this guy's a
Good
fucking
morning.
liar. And let me pull up.
'Cause
Can
they
you see
think
my
they're
phone, Dan?
invincible. These people think they're
There.
invincible.
Literally, his latest
It's
tweet is
insane.
"Good morning with sunshine."
I would be so
I'm gonna.
embarrassed.
Can I quote tweet this? What should I say?
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Sun don't shine in a prison cell.
Oh my-
Might enjoy your last few good mornings outside of prison. I'm writing that. Enjoying your last few good mornings.
I love it.
Enjoying your last few good mornings outside of prison. Does that make sense? Is that good? Enjoying your last few good mornings before you go to prison or outside of prison? Yeah, thank you.
Dan encouraging.
Enjoying your last few good mornings before going to prison. And I'll do a sun emoji like you
But
did.
like he should. I don't understand. I don't understand how this is like not a crime because it's online. I'm so confused.
Enjoying your last few good mornings before going to prison. Tweet. Dude, I'm like, this show has turned me full mask off.
Just full on.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had an incident happen in middle school where a teacher like groped my boobs all the time when we would do like heads down 7-Up. And so when I finally went to the principal about it, he told the principal, well, she's been wearing water bras, so she's been asking for it. Like it's been teasing me. And the principal's like, have you been wearing water bras? I'm like, yeah.
Say what? And the principal was like receptive to that
Yeah, and
argument?
then he's like, have you been wearing water bras? I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay, well, let's not wear water bras to school. And like, that was my fault because I wore a water bra. I mean, there's been more like that.
Dude,
with
this
people.
world is so fucking crazy.
I had
What is a water bra?
a water bra it was my mom's. It was a bra that it was like
You
water
fill it
filled.
with water?
No, it already had the water in the bra. It was very heavy,
Oh, and you were wearing those at what age?
like 12, because I had uneven boobs, so I was trying to even my boobs out for real. And he would
he said
he would
and the-
come feel it all the time because we play that game like heads down, 7-Up, whatever, and you have to like put your head down, or when you were done with the test, but whatever. And so he'd come around and like always like grope and whatever. And so he did get arrested. This guy actually did get arrested, but later on. But they were like, well, she wears a water bra. And then the second time that happened, it was a teacher and another teacher, a different teacher. And he's like, well, she told me she liked the movie Taxi Driver. So like, or Cape Fear. I'm sorry, Cape Fear. He's like, so I just put my thumb in her mouth to suck it. Anyways, it's a lot. But my trigger, and I laugh because it's so uncomfortable. My trigger is this kind of
He's
stuff.
so fucked up.
But when they say this, well, they wanted it, and people are like, oh, well, did you do that? Did you say you like the movie Cape Fear? Then yeah, grown men should stick their thumb in your mouth so you could suck it.
Dude, the principal literally was like, okay.
Well, the principal didn't say anything the second time. It was the first time that happened.
No, but the fact that they're receptive to that argument
No, like literally.
is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And we're fucked as a
I
society.
think that's why I
as
didn't have
species.
friends, because I think they like knew, like they saw my teacher like grabbing me, and I was like, okay.
I'm sorry that happened. That's really
It's
unacceptable.
crazy, but then to tie that back into James Charles, to him to say like, well, he insisted that it would be our little secret and stuff, like that's like literally what like molesters do. Like that's what they say. They're like, well, she wore this, so like that makes sense why we would molest her or whatever. It's crazy. He's
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah, no,
Regardless, if he
it's
said,
so bad.
I'm a fan, it's our secret. Like, he's 16. He's incapable of making decisions. Like, that's why you're a minor, because you don't have the
Exactly.
mental capacity to know right from wrong.
You can't blame him for literally anything. Even if everything you're saying is true, the fact of him saying he had ulterior motives or whatever the fuck, there's no blame. You cannot say anything or put any blame on him. You're the fucking adult. Here's his here you can see on his TikTok profile, it says 16. James lied in his note app. James said he added him off his Instagram, but his Insta doesn't have his snap on it. James liked one of his viral TikToks and got his Insta from his TikTok bio. His TikTok bio clearly states his age is 16. Thank you,
Of course.
detective.
No, but even this kid looks like a kid. So the fact that he even wants to beat off and get nudes to it, it's like he looks like a child.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a relationship with someone who looks young, 18 to look young. Like, you're just like looking for people who look young as fuck to like jerk off to. Like, there's something wrong with you.
Another interesting wrinkle is that apparently the guy's original video that was going viral on TikTok, the victim, said that it got removed from Twitter for posting private details, like I guess James's text or something. And then Def Noodles, we love Def Noodles.
We love Def Noodles. I want to hire him on Frenemies. If we hire someone
I know.
else, let's hire.
I
He's
know.
probably too busy for us, too popular.
I said, what do I got to pay him? He's already doing all the work for free.
Yeah, but we could get more exclusive. Like, he could just be here on the second. Like, just be like, this came into my phone.
I love Def Noodles, though.
love
Anyway,
Def
shout out. He's got the best drama news ever and up to date. He's the king.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He's the king.
he got a 12-hour suspension for reposting the video.
Def Noodles?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So
What?
I don't understand, what is this like crazy protection of James? Like, this guy is saying he was preyed upon by James. Why all of a sudden, with everything going on in the world, Twitter putting the foot down on this James Charles video? It just strikes me as very odd. Like,
Yeah, there's like beheadings on Twitter. They're like, that's okay, but like, James, no.
I mean,
Was the one that got removed the one with James nudes in it?
yeah, blurred.
Maybe that, like sharing, but you know.
But what proof can he? I feel like it's an important thing. Like, he's showing proof. Like, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah, probably like you can't share people's nudes.
Then a bunch of